people who've been doing Bike Florida for years that I'm getting to know. For all of the people who have been doing Bike Florida for years that I'm getting to know, thanks for coming again. We hope to see you for years and years and years.
Who are you?
And everybody who is new, I also want to thank you for coming as well. We really appreciate that. We even have some Cycle Zydeco riders here from Louisiana. My name's Ken Foster. You may have seen and heard that too many times by now. The real people that are making this event happen are people like Becky Afonso, Henry Cummings. Thank you. Mark. So many of you, it takes so many people to really focus on making this happen, and we have all enjoyed the challenges that it takes to follow up on a million details and then call them the day before to make sure they still remember what they obligated to do months ago. We've all worked really hard together. One of the things that makes it even better is having so many volunteers. And it's really cool and it's very effective to see cycling volunteers helping the cyclists. I think the volunteers have been doing a great job both at the rest stops and being proactive and helping you with your bike and helping you fill up your water bottle. And then of course the site facilitators and the luggage folks. We have about 90 volunteers helping on this ride. Without them, it wouldn't go nearly as smooth as it has gone today. So we need to thank them as well. Tomorrow, we'll be leaving from the fairgrounds out onto Monroe. We will have law enforcement here. We'll head down towards the St. Mark's Trail. As we go onto the trail, it'll create a little bit of a bottleneck, and it's a little bit of a funny intersection. We will also have law enforcement there. Of course, we'll head down the trail. Make sure you turn right on 267 and head to Quincy. Don't keep going straight down the trail. We will have a volunteer there, but be sure you make your right. And then we will have lunch on the at Ed and Bernice's Fish Camp on the Ochlockonee River. We'll have Angels Seafood is a restaurant that has been there for years. So they'll be serving. They have really expanded their ability to serve. So they'll have a lot of seats available. We will also have food on the move will be there. Smoking barbecue. And then a specialty sandwich vendor will also be there. And this is your a la carte lunch there right on the river at Ed and Bernice's. Which, to get there, we'll get on Highway 20. So that's our busiest road for the day. And it's, of course, we have to turn left to get in onto it, left to get into Ed and Bernice's, and left to get out. So we're crossing the travel lanes a lot. So be careful. We will have law enforcement there at those places as well. The rest of the way up to 267 is a nice, freshly paved road and shoulder. When Ron and I were previewing it, they were working on it, we were hoping that they would get it done, and they have. So that'll be a nice ride as you finish with Hills, riding into Quincy. Then tonight, we have movies down here. We'll be watching some FSU student films. And we are watching some of the best over the last 20 years, so we really will have some good films there. We do have some popcorn and some beer over at the information table. And if you have more questions about what happened today and what will happen tomorrow, that's where we will be from 7 to 9 at the information area. The luggage truck for the inside campers is now in front of that building. So in the morning, we'll start loading it. And outside campers, the trucks will be in the back for your trucks.
How many luggage trucks are there?
There are 3. And hopefully we'll be able to get everybody's bag on every one. No, I'm absolutely sure that we will.
Are they marked accordingly, inside and outside?
Well, they're in front. If they're in front of the place where they're supposed to be. So if you're an inside camper, it's right there. If you're an outside camper, it's in the back, so you won't be able to miss them. We do have them labeled, but they're also right at your place. We are also taping this, and we're putting it on Facebook. So if you have a friend that isn't here and you would like them to get some of the information, then they can go there for for this video. And I think that is about it. Had a great ride today. Only a couple of people got lost. We did order a bunch of bananas, and I even talked with the produce company about, yellow, green tip green. We got all really green ones. So we had to take some of those back and go to Publix and buy some yellow ones, so we will have bananas out tomorrow. So that's about it. Sorry, I do have one more thing. We have made a lot of effort to make sure you are really safe on the road. We like folks to ride single file, to not ride too abreast, to not get a pace line going, and of course to follow all the rules. We have message boards, those big DOT boards out there. We have law enforcement. But everything that we do is not nearly as important as what you do. So keep yourself hydrated, keep yourself fed and rested, and ride as safe as you can. And if you do need help and you have to stop, of course you pull off of the road. You don't stop right on top of the road where someone might hit you. And if you want to talk to one of our SAG drivers, you can go like this and they'll know that you need help and that you're not just stopping to have a candy bar or chase a snake or something like that. So, all right, ride fun. See you tomorrow.